Welcome to our Travel Auction Getaways special. I'm your host, Diane Jones, Program Manager at WCNY Classic FM. For the next half hour, we're going to showcase some amazing getaways that you can bid on starting right now at WCNY.org/travel auction. Near or far, there's a getaway for everyone, and the discounts are tremendous. The starting price on all of these trips is 55 to 60% off their value. So as you're watching tonight, make sure you note the trip numbers on the videos, and that's how you'll find the trip on our website. So you can check out its details and start bidding. There's no phone number to call, no boards to look at. Just go to WCNY.org/travel auction. We're streaming this broadcast there and on our YouTube page, WCNY Connected. So tell your out-of-town friends and family to watch and bid too. The auction is open to everyone. Now, these trips are only available for a short time, so if you see something you like, bid or buy it now. If you want to be 100% sure that you're not outbid, take advantage of that Buy It Now feature. You'll purchase the trip instantly, still at a discount on the trip's full value. But once a bid is placed, the Buy It Now option disappears, so you need to act fast. Let me show you how easy it is to bid at WCNY.org/travel auction. You can view all of our available trips and sort by item number, city, state, or value. You can click on More Info to view the expiration dates, blackout dates, and any restrictions. And the most important part, the Bid or Buy Now button. Once you click it, you'll be linked to eBay. Our online auction is powered by eBay for charity. Create or log into your eBay account, and then you can start bidding. When the auction ends and you're a lucky winner, you'll enter your payment information in eBay, and WCNY will mail you the trip within a few days. Your participation in this auction helps us continue to provide great programming on our TV stations and Classic FM radio, and provide educational services. We are thrilled to have your support tonight. Thank you. To kick off our show, we're going to take a look at some amazing getaways and great deals. Remember, tell your out-of-town friends and family to watch and bid at WCNY.org/travel auction.
Spend a fun-filled day at Adventureland, Long Island's amusement park, just 30 minutes east of New York City in Farmingdale. With more than 30 rides, including thrill rides, family rides, kiddie rides, and water rides, this popular destination has something for everyone, along with indoor arcade, sweet shops, restaurant, and live entertainment. Adventureland, open weekends and select weekdays mid-March through October, creating a tradition of family memories since 1962. Located within New York's breathtaking Adirondack Park, Cambria Hotel Lake Placid Lakeside Resort perfectly blends natural beauty with modern comfort. After a fun-filled day of exploring, retreat to your spacious guest room overlooking the lake or mountains. Celebrate regional flavors at Haystack Bar and Bistro. Unwind on the outdoor deck, swim in the indoor heated pool, and work out in the fitness center. Lake Placid's newest hotel, Cambria Lakeside Resort. Dive into Albany, New York's rich history, culture, and year-round recreation with a getaway to Hilton Garden Inn, Albany, SUNY area. This laid-back, sophisticated hotel is mere steps from the SUNY campus, with easy access to downtown. Freshly upgraded guest rooms offer comfort and space to unwind. Linger over breakfast and dinner at the lobby restaurant. Work out in the newly renovated fitness center. Conveniently located off Interstate 90, Hilton Garden Inn. Located in the Adirondack Mountains foothills, Home 2 Suites, Queensbury, Lake George, in Queensbury, New York, is the ideal home base for outdoor enthusiasts, history buffs, and adventure park fans. After a day of exploring, unwind in your spacious studio suite, swim in the indoor pool, and relax by the courtyard fire pit. Start the day with a fitness center workout and complimentary breakfast. Your home away from home, Home 2 Suites, Queensbury.
Make yourself at home at Holiday Inn Express in New York's North Country. Relax in your guest room with a microwave and complimentary Wi-Fi. Start your morning with a complimentary hot breakfast buffet. Then exercise in the fitness center or splash in the indoor pool. Holiday Inn Express is near the Canadian border and offers easy access to Lake Champlain. Enjoy the beauty of the Adirondacks at Holiday Inn Express in Plattsburgh, New York. Right along the Mohawk River in Schenectady, New York, is Homewood Suites by Hilton. Each comfortable suite features a kitchen, dining area, HD TV, and complimentary Wi-Fi. There's an indoor pool, fitness center, and complimentary breakfast. The hotel is 1 mile from Rivers Casino. Proctor's Theater, Union College, and General Electric are all within 2 miles, and Albany is just a short drive away. For business or pleasure, it's Homewood Suites by Hilton Schenectady.
Unwind in the Adirondacks with a glamping experience at Camp Hudson Pines in Corinth, New York, 15 miles south of Lake George. Nestled beneath a canopy of trees near the Hudson River, glamping tent sites are equipped with queen-size bed, cooler, electricity, chairs, picnic table, and fire ring. Nearby are bathhouse with individual bathrooms, seasonal pool, trails, and camp store. Camp Hudson Pines, the perfect base camp for exploring the Adirondacks.
History, hospitality, and pleasure await you at the locally owned and operated Hotel Ruby Marie, Madison, Wisconsin's oldest operating hotel. Each room features a combination of Victorian charm and modern luxury, including a walk-in shower, Wi-Fi, and mini fridge. Breakfast and happy hour are both included with your stay, and guests can relax on the private outdoor patio. Stray away from corporate lodging with a unique experience at Hotel Ruby Marie. Yesterday's charm, today's comfort. Located just off Interstate 95, Roadway Inn and Suites, Fort Lauderdale Airport and Cruise Port is minutes from South Florida's beaches, world-class shopping, and 35 golf courses in the greater Fort Lauderdale area. This pet-friendly, well-maintained hotel is ideal for an extended stay. From comfy guest rooms and free continental breakfast to fitness center, gift shop, and refreshing outdoor pool. For sun and fun in Fort Lauderdale, Roadway Inn and Suites.
Whether you're looking for a couple's escape, a family vacation, or a solo trip, in the excitement of the city, the refreshing peace and natural beauty of the country, or a beach vacation, WCNY's Getaways has a vacation spot for everyone. All of the proceeds for this fundraising auction help us to work toward our mission, connecting with the curious of all ages through innovation, creative content, educational programs, and transformative experiences to open minds and spark change. Nestled in downtown Oswego, New York, overlooking the beautiful Oswego River and Lake Ontario, Aqua Spa Float Center and Wellness Boutique is a sanctuary for those who seek rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. Gather a group of 4 for a day-long escape from the stresses of life at this remarkable facility under the care of their exceptional staff. Ideal as a girlfriend's staycation or bridal party appreciation gift to cherish forever. In Aqua Spa's peaceful, healing environment, discover the life-changing benefits of flotation therapy, from long-lasting calming effects to immediate relief from inflammation, muscle soreness, and tightness. Have a unique sensory experience with an array of wellness services, including red light therapy, cryotherapy, salt therapy, infrared sauna, massage therapy, and more. Aqua Spa, Central New York's premier float and wellness destination.
Nestled behind a mangrove preserve on 100 acres of Mayan coastline, Hilton Cancun, an all-inclusive resort, is a secluded, family-friendly oasis just 20 minutes from the international airport. Unwind in your spacious guest room featuring minimalist decor and design elements inspired by local artisans. With all meals, snacks, room service, minibar, and entertainment included in your stay, design your culinary journey around 12 unique dining experiences. Immerse yourself in the Mexican fiesta culture with nights of music and dancing and mesmerizing performances in the amphitheater. Find your spot to relax on the beach and by 2 sparkling infinity pools. While you may never want to leave this secluded paradise, reserve revitalizing spa and salon services at the Waldorf Astoria right next door. Indulge in an unforgettable oceanfront getaway at Hilton Cancun. The Rosen Inn Lake Buena Vista welcomes you to your Orlando vacation. Guest room amenities include Beauty Rest pillow top mattresses, HD TV, microwave and mini fridge. Enjoy the 2 outdoor pools and, for the kids, Ozzy's Splash Zone. Dine at the Boardwalk Buffet or the Comfort Zone Bar and Grill, and take the free shuttle to Disney World, Universal, and SeaWorld. The many amenities at Rosen Inn Lake Buena Vista make for an ideal stay in Orlando.
Deer Meadows Motel and Cottages in Inlet, New York is on 7th Lake in the heart of the Adirondack Mountains. The motel rooms are air-conditioned and offer premium bed and bath linens, Wi-Fi, and mini-fridge. Cottages feature kitchens, living rooms, flat-screen TVs, Wi-Fi, and fireplaces. Swim, boat, and fish from the dock. Relax on the private beach. Explore the Adirondacks. You'll have the best Adirondack getaway at Deer Meadows Motel and Cottages.
Set on 168 woodland acres with stunning mountain views, hiking trails, and gardens, Deer Mountain Inn is an enchanting Catskill lodging experience in the hills above Tannersville, New York. Built in classic arts and crafts style, the main inn balances historic authenticity and modern comfort with 6 individually styled guest rooms, rustic upscale restaurant and bar, Hudson Valley art collection, wraparound porches, and a cozy lounge. An idyllic romantic getaway, Deer Mountain Inn. For serenity in a mountain setting, discover Boyd Mountain Log Cabins in Waynesville, North Carolina, minutes from the Blue Ridge Parkway. Spaced for privacy throughout the family's tree farm, carefully restored, hand-hewn log cabins feature antiques and modern conveniences, including kitchens, baths, wireless internet, central heat, and air conditioning. Fish, tube, hike, and sit on the porch to bask in the views. A year-round nature lover's paradise, Boyd Mountain Log Cabins. Nestled on a lush sliver of Captiva Island, Florida, with private beach to the west and Pine Island Sound to the east, Tween Waters Island Resort is renowned for relaxation, recreation, and romantic sunsets. Contemporary guest rooms are steps from the resort's outstanding restaurants, bars, pools, fitness center, spa, tennis, and pickleball courts. Have fun in the sun by parasailing, paddleboarding, shelling, and more. Experience paradise at Tween Waters Island Resort.
The best of Cape Cod is right here at the Ocean Club on Smuggler's Beach overlooking Nantucket Sound. Located in a popular yachting and sailing area, this lovely resort offers plenty of seaside charm. Suites feature breathtaking water views, jacuzzi tubs, gas fireplaces, and even a wet bar. Nearby are popular restaurants, golf courses, shops, and a ferry terminal to Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. Beachfront luxury is yours as a guest at the Ocean Club.
We hope you enjoyed this group of beautiful videos and trip offerings. There are additional trips you won't see tonight listed on our website, wcny.org/travel auction. You can bid on or buy the trips at any time during this broadcast and for a short time afterwards. You don't have to wait until we present a trip. You can see trip videos, expiration dates, blackout dates, and any restrictions on the blue tabs next to each offering. Let me show you just how easy it is to bid. At wcny.org/travel auction, you can view all of our available trips and sort by item number, city, state, and value. You can click on More Info to view expiration dates, blackout dates, and any restrictions. And the most important part, the Bid or Buy Now button. Once you click it, you'll be linked to eBay. Our online auction is powered by eBay for Charity. Create or log into your eBay account, and then you can start bidding. When the auction ends and you're a lucky winner, you'll enter your payment information in eBay, and WCNY will mail you the trip within a few days. These trips are only available for a short time, so if you see something you like, bid or buy it now. If you want to be 100% sure that you're not outbid, take advantage of that Buy It Now feature. You'll purchase the trip instantly, still at a discount on the trip's full value. Once a bid is placed, the Buy It Now option disappears, so act fast. Your participation in this fundraising auction helps us continue to provide great programming on our TV stations and classic FM radio. We are thrilled to have your support tonight. Thank you. We still have more trips to show you, and if you see a getaway you want to go on, take note of that trip number and visit wcny.org/travel auction to bid or buy now. We have 2 more sets of trips to show you tonight. You know, participating in our travel auction getaways is a win-win for both you and WCNY. You win a fabulous getaway at a discounted price, and WCNY wins the proceeds from the sales. Did you know PBS and member stations are America's largest classroom, the nation's largest stage for the arts, and a trusted window to the world? In addition, PBS's educational media helps prepare children for success in school and opens up the world to them in an age-appropriate way.
From nearby golf courses, botanical garden, and sun-kissed beaches to upscale shopping and award-winning restaurants, Town Place Suites Naples is the perfect getaway on Florida's southwest Gulf Coast. After a day of exploring, unwind in the comfort of your stylish contemporary suite with living area and full kitchen. Rise to a complimentary breakfast buffet, fitness center workout, and dip in the outdoor pool. Conveniently located off Interstate 75, Town Place Suites, Naples.
Take a ride on the Catskill Mountain Railroad's Catskill Flyer, where you can enjoy an ice cream on the Ice Cream Express train. Travel through some of the oldest farmland in the United States, then cross the Esopus Creek, the Hurley Flats, and Hurley Mountain. Train rides are 90 minutes long, and the Catskill Flyer runs through September 14th. For a fun family experience, ride the Ice Cream Express train. Discover your serene hideaway at Bayside Boutique Hotel in safe, gated Blue Bay Resort in Willemstad, Curaçao. Relax in the comfort of your luxury guest room, lounge by the cozy outdoor pool, and nap on the beach in the shade of a palm tree. Marvel at stunning ocean views from the challenging golf course. Savor international culinary delights at the resort's 5 restaurants. For an extraordinary Caribbean getaway, Bayside Boutique Hotel. Set on a lush tropical estate featuring dramatic caves and woodland preserves, Grotto Bay Beach Resort and Spa in Hamilton, Bermuda slopes down to 2 private beaches along clear turquoise waters. Unwind in your luxury guest room with walkout patio and stunning ocean views. Dine on delectable cuisine and linger over afternoon tea. Feel renewed afloat a custom-built pontoon at Natura Spa set in 500,000-year-old Prospero Cave. Swim in the freshwater pool and Cathedral Cave's underground lake. Sail, snorkel, paddleboard, dive ancient wrecks, and explore delicate coral reefs. Play tennis, work out in the Oceanfront Fitness Center, and hike to nearby Blue Hole Nature Reserve. Located less than 5 minutes from the International Airport and 2 of Bermuda's finest golf courses, Grotto Bay Beach Resort is a one-of-a-kind getaway. Surrounded by swaying palm trees, Kimpton Vero Beach Hotel and Spa is your premier beachfront oasis on Central Florida's Treasure Coast. Spacious luxury guest rooms feature a West Indies vibe with neutral palette and mahogany woods. Dine at 2 delectable restaurants with seaside terraces. Relax by the heated outdoor pool or your favorite spot on the beach. Be pampered at the renowned full-service spa. For quintessential tranquility, Kimpton Vero Beach Hotel.
Located on the coast of Brooklyn, Maine, the Lookout Inn is a country inn featuring breathtaking views, shore frontage, historic rooms and cottages, and a perfect event venue. Enjoy nature at its best. Relax in a lovely guest room, many with ocean views and private bathrooms. All-in accommodations include a full home-cooked breakfast. Experience Maine the way life should be at the Lookout Inn, where memories are made.
Surrender to tranquility at Papagayo Beach Hotel, overlooking glittering Yantil Bay in Willemstad, Curaçao. Feel your cares slip away in the calming, minimalist decor of your spacious guest room. Bask in soothing ocean views from the infinity pool and enticing sandy beach. Co-located with Papagayo Resort and Villas, this sleek modern hotel is part of an award-winning eco-certified property, renowned for privacy and well-manicured grounds. Just a short stroll away are such high-end amenities as a contemporary wellness spa, health club with classes and personal trainers, classy casino, live music events, shopping plaza, and a variety of bars and restaurants. When you're ready for exhilarating adventures, raise your adrenaline level with scuba diving, snorkeling, and riding the waves with a speedy water scooter. Make treasured memories at Papagayo Beach Hotel. Our online auction is powered by eBay for Charity. Create or log in to your eBay account. Then you can start bidding. When the auction ends and you're a lucky winner, you'll enter your payment information in eBay and WCNY will mail you the trip within a few days. Travel allows us to escape life's daily demands, dramas, and deadlines, and enables us to clear our minds. It encourages us to recharge our batteries and to reconnect with ourselves, with each other, and the natural environment. Find that special getaway in this last group of trips where you can relax, seek adventure, and experience new destinations, all while creating new memories.
Endlessly elegant, effortlessly easygoing, the Atlantic Hotel and Spa is a palatial waterfront resort in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, ideal for a romantic getaway. Unwind in your luxurious, spacious guest room featuring kitchenette and balcony. Savor fresh favorites and panoramic views at Wild Time Restaurant and cocktails at the rooftop Sky Bar adjacent to the pool. Indulge in massage and beauty treatments at Spa Atlantic. The Atlantic Hotel, your blissful beachfront retreat.
Have the time of your life in the theme park capital of the world with a getaway to Home 2 Suites by Hilton Orlando International Drive South. Located steps from Orlando Vineland Premium Outlets, this stylish hotel offers free Disney shuttle, spacious guest suites with kitchenettes, breakfast buffet, year-round outdoor pool, fitness center, and patio with grills. Convenient to the airport, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, and Gatorland, Home 2 Suites International Drive South. If you're looking for a trip to paradise, you've found it at Harmony Suites in Castries, St. Lucia. This all-suites hotel features spacious suites with private balcony or patio and a variety of amenities. Relax around the swimming pool or in the jacuzzi. Restaurants and nightlife within walking distance to Rodney Bay, and then retreat to your comfortable luxury suite. Harmony Suites is an adult-oriented hotel and is truly a waterfront oasis.
Located on 450 acres of waterfront and woodlands, Sebasco Harbor Resort in Phippsburg, Maine, is a classic New England coastal retreat. This easy-to-reach seasonal property features luxurious accommodations, tennis courts, trails, challenging 9-hole golf course, Olympic-size saltwater pool, and activities for all ages. Acclaimed for harbor views, the Ledge's restaurant delights with flavors of Maine's coast prepared by an expert culinary team.
Explore the year-round beauty and recreation of the Allegheny Highlands with a getaway to Graceland Inn in the charming, arts-oriented town of Elkins, West Virginia. Poised on the hillside of the Davis and Elkins College campus, this magnificently restored 1890s Victorian mansion features grand entryway, exquisite woodwork, restful porch, and 10 spacious guest rooms furnished with antiques and Victorian reproductions. Find serenity and a deep sense of history at Graceland Inn.
Your unforgettable tropical beachfront getaway awaits at Holiday Inn Resort Aruba, located in Palm Beach, Oranjestad. Steps from world-class shopping and vibrant nightlife. After exhilarating water activities, island excursions, and lounging on the beach and poolside, watch breathtaking sunsets from the private balcony of your spacious guest room before heading to the casino and array of restaurants and bars. One of the most desirable vacation spots in Aruba, Holiday Inn Resort. Enjoy a luxurious overnight stay at the Morgan State House in Albany, New York, voted best in the capital Saratoga region, conveniently located on historic Washington Park, steps away from fine dining, unique shops, and many entertainment options. Guest rooms are beautifully appointed in a classic, eclectic style and feature signature down duvets and pillows. An extensive continental buffet breakfast will be waiting for you in the morning. Escape to elegance at the Morgan State House. For the ultimate off-the-grid getaway attuned with nature and the wellness lifestyle, discover Hicks Island House Hotel on the island of Vieques off the eastern coast of Puerto Rico, renowned for beautiful beaches, bioluminescent bay, and wild horses. Recognized as the first sustainably designed hotel in the Caribbean, This all-solar hillside property is completely removed from the electricity grid with no TV service and Wi-Fi available only at the reception desk. Geometric modernist buildings fit elegantly into the natural surroundings. Spacious open-air guest lofts feature kitchens fully stocked with breakfast items, private terraces, ocean views, and warm, revitalizing breezes to enhance sleep and contentment. Guests unwind with restorative yoga and Pilates classes and refreshing laps in one of the Caribbean's most magnificent pools. The epitome of relaxation, Hicks Island House Hotel.
That's all the trips we have for this show. If you saw something you liked, go to bid or buy now at wcny.org/travel auction. And check out additional trips not presented on this broadcast. These trips will only be available for a short time, so don't wait to bid, because once a trip is gone, it's gone. Every dollar you spend for these amazing getaways stays right here at our station. Thanks so much for supporting WCNY. I'm Diane Jones, Program Manager for WCNY Classic FM. Thanks for watching and have a great vacation.